Hey everybody, Stretch Line Bait and Tackle, aka Old Man in a Kayak, live out here on Lake Dunlap. Looks like everybody else went the other way.
Yeah, I wanted to go that way too, but I figured I'd hit this before it turned into a lot.
Yeah, well, if you're the same way that I am, you're probably the wrong way. Good luck, buddy.
Yeah, you too.
Hey,
Got a lot of water to split.
yeah. Hey, YouTube, how y'all doing this morning? We're out here on Lake Dunlap. Got the Texas Bassmaster Kayak Division second tournament of the year. I've already launched. We launched at 5:45. First cast at 6:15. You can see it's still dark out here. So I'm getting off to the spot. We all launched and everybody went north up the river. I'm going south. I'm the only one, so I'm probably going the wrong way. Who knows? But we'll get up here and we'll get some fishing done. We'll get some lines out here, and it's 6:15 is first cast. Hopefully we'll get a little bit of light by then. It's still pretty dark right now. Got a 67-degree water temperature, and air temperature is about the same. It's about 68 or 69. I think it's supposed to be 80 today. This is our tournament start. This is the second tournament of the 2025 season for the Bassmaster Kayak Texas Division. Down here on Lake Dunlap, which is actually the Guadalupe River in Texas. This is a dammed up lake here. It's not a very wide lake, as you can see. There's the east bank, I believe, and then this is the west bank over here. So you can see it's not very big, but it's a linear lake. It's about 2 miles long, and I think we have about 40 to 45 kayakers fishing this lake today in this tournament. Well, not too bad at all. Now I'm trying to get down here where I'm going to fish, and I know I'm pretty early, so I may end this live chat and then bring it back at first cast when we get a little light so everybody can see something here and maybe get a little action going. We still got a little ways, a little bit of cloud cover, not too much. There's a very slight chance of rain. Water's pretty glassy right here, and I'm probably going to start up with the top water this morning. I'm going to work up towards this. We got some flooded timber up here ahead of me, and I'm probably going to work that with the top water this morning. There's a lot of, it's clear, it's glassy. Be some wind later this afternoon, but right now it's just nice and calm. It's a beautiful morning, beautiful March morning out here on Lake Dunlap, Lake Dunlap in Texas. Yeah, go to bed. Yeah, I had like 3 hours sleep last night. And then a 4.5 hour drive to get here. A lot of times I'll come out the day before and grab a hotel, but I had things to do and I wasn't able to finish, so I had to settle on 3 hours of sleep and a 4.5 hour drive to do a tournament. But I will not be driving back tonight. I'm definitely got a motel, and I'm sure I'm going to be dead tired. I am a 63-year-old man, and I don't have the stamina that I used to. Yeah, I like fishing Texas too. I like fishing a lot of places, but growing up here, I fished a lot of the lakes and rivers in Texas, and it's my home area. So I guess maybe that's why I like it so much. But trust me, I'll fish anywhere. You know, I even did ice fishing one time. That was kind of scary the first time when you're not used to all that ice and some stress cracking. But it was still fun though. This is Lake Dunlap, and this is the Guadalupe River. I am on the Guadalupe River. There's a dam. As a matter of fact, the dam partially collapsed about 4 or 5 years ago, and the levels dropped about halfway. And they redid the dam, and it's bounced back. Got a decent bass population here. Not a lot of big giants. We got some good largies here. There's a few smallmouth. Got a few spotted bass, and some Guadalupe bass. So right now I'm just waiting on first cast. I got 6:15 this morning will be first cast. I think what I'm probably going to do is I've probably got 20 minutes before first cast. I did forget my mount from my phone, so I'm having to hold it right now. I won't be able to do it when I'm fishing. I don't have a place to mount it. I forgot to mount. I got my camera mount, and my camera, but I haven't got that set up for live feed yet. So I'll tell you what. Instead of y'all just sitting here staring at the dark, listening to an old man ramble, I am going to shut this live feed down, and I will be back at 6:15 for first cast. Yeah, Mr. Salty Baller, I think, is suffering from sleep deprivation. Yeah, we've got Man, water is real still and glassy. I hope it stays like this because I definitely want to start with the top water this morning. Say 67-degree water, almost 68 degrees. Uh, no wind. High's going to be 80 today. It's glad to see these temperatures have bounced back up from the cold front that we had. We had a cold snap. I was on Lake Palestine 2 weeks ago. Uh, Water temperature was 51 in the Nasus River where it feeds into Lake Palestine, and that's where I launched. But we had an Arctic front blow through, and we had 3 days of super cold temperature. And when I launched that morning, it was the air temperature was 25 degrees and the water temperature was 37, and it chased all the bass out of the river. They ran right. They were already staging. They were pre-staging for spawn, and that cold front came in and that Arctic blast and drove them all back to the lake. So that was a very, very tough day fishing. There was like 80 of us, 80 kayakers on that lake fishing for that tournament, and half of the competitors caught zero fish. It was that tough, and unfortunately, I was one of the ones. I put in at the. My game plan was to fish the Nasus River where it comes into the lake, and I failed to adapt when I got there and saw how cold the water was. I stuck with my game plan. I get a little stubborn sometimes. So, but anyway, hopefully I will. I'm learning from my mistakes. Right now, I'm going to work. This is on the Guadalupe River. This is Lake Dunlap, and the dam is probably about a half a mile ahead of me. Russ, I don't know if you can see towards the end there. That one light, it's to the left. It goes around a little bend there, and that's the dam. But I'm probably going to start right here in this little cove. I got a little bit of an elbow here, and nice still glassy water, and I think I'm just going to work a Berkeley Chopo this morning, topwater bait. I've been having pretty good luck with that Chopo, so we'll see if they still like it. Okay, well, I tell you what, I'm going to shut this live feed down, and I will bring back at 6:15 for first cast. That way you just won't have to sit here and stare at the dark, alrighty? Hey, well, everybody, watch for me. I'll be back in about 15, 20 minutes.